Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Tuesday, April 8th, 2014 around 4 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time, and I'm going down to get the mail here. It's been kind of a very YouTubey sort of day here after I read the online newspapers. I'm trying to download a series of these episodes from this one television series that some guys uploaded in like 4 and 5 minute snippets, and there's parts of it that YouTube won't let me download with my Mac downloader. I've got to actually have to video these things right off of the screen, you know. But it keeps me off the streets. Anyway, we're going down to get the mail here. And we had pretty much a day and a half of rain, but it stopped early this morning. And now it's clearing off very nicely. The basement hasn't filled up again yet. I doubt that it will. I think it probably will stay dry here. Well, won't fill up again, let's put it that way. Oh, we got the mail here. Let's see what we got. Yeah. We got the phone bill and some ads. So, and of course, the phone bill will have a bunch of ads in it, touting the alleged high-speed internet service they have available out here. I don't know, which they might. You know, maybe everybody else up here has it around me, but I don't think that's the case. I know it didn't work when they tried to get me on it. Well, that's a saga for another day, and probably one I won't even bother to inflict on y'all. Paul's off this week. He's got 3 days of vacation, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then he's off, like days off that he'd have off anyway, on Thursday and Friday, and then he's got 4 more days of vacation that he has to take before his anniversary date, his employment anniversary date, which is on the 21st. As of the 21st, he will have been there 3 years. Well, as I said, as of the 21st, Paul will have been at the hotel for 3 years, and it's very much to their credit that these guys go their way to make sure he gets all the vacation he's entitled to, because a lot of outfits would just, you know, try to sly the guy out, and you know, if he didn't take his vacation, then he's giving them, you know, free work, you know. But this outfit treats him pretty fairly, pretty decently. So that's good. So he'll probably have 4 days off sometime during the middle part of next week, because he has to get that all in before the 21st happens. So I guess they're getting ready to start a big remodeling project of the hotel in June, which is going to have the place torn up for about 3 to 4 months, maybe more, but not the whole place, but places up, you know, parts of it in sequence. I'd be standing out in the sun, but I'm trying to stay out of the wind here so that we don't get wind in the sound, you know, since the wind filter doesn't really wind filter. So yesterday, Jimmy from D&L Plumbing came up and fixed the toilet seal in the north bathroom, the shut-off valve in the south bathroom, and the kitchen sink faucet. It's one of these Moen faucets with the single core and all that kind of nonsense. And that actually, surprisingly, was the job that took the longest out of the three. He was here for 70 minutes. Well, he's here a little longer because he had to get on his smartphone and figure out the bill, which they're not billing me for that time, he said. They're just billing me for the time he's actually working. And so this outfit's pretty good. You know, 96 bucks an hour, then they go on quarter-hour increments on time, and you pay for the parts. So he figures it's going to be around 170 bucks for the whole shebang. I'll tell you, I was geared up for like a 4-hour ordeal or 5-hour ordeal and maybe $600, $700. That shows you what I know. So if I have to use a plumber again, I'll use these guys. These guys, you know, I'm very pleased thus far. So I've got a couple of other things I can tell her. Maybe 3 things that are getting ready at some point in the next 3 or 4 years will need to be done. So I'll get them in here when that has to be done. So that's good. Worked out well. Also, shout out to my buddy Mike who put me onto these guys. Good show, Mike. So it's been fairly benign. I mean, the grass is starting to green up, you know, and the ground gets soft enough, or hard enough rather, I can get the tractor out. I'll get the big tractor out and do a knockdown initial mow, and yeah, I say I'm going to do that. I got the high medical license renewal materials here to do online, and so at some point I'll have to sit down when I'm completely undistracted and deal with that. I've got till June to do that, so I got a little leeway on that. I've noticed political yard signs are popping up here for the various primaries here in May. Now I guess there's a levy on some variety. That's just what we need, another tax levy. Yeah, I mean, at some point, I think the government's going to have to figure out, you know, that you can do some of this stuff for yourself. You don't need to have the government doing it for you. It's awful. Well, I've flogged that dead horse before, so I'll shut up about that. Meanwhile, it's a nice day, and I'll let you take a little look at it here, and then I'll sign off. Creek's up. We had that rain, so he'll be up for a day or 2 or 3. Awful pretty. God bless us all. All right, YouTubers. Bye-bye.